Ryan Gibson Podcast! Ryan Gibson Podcast. What's up, guys? Welcome. I'm back. It's been a little hiatus. It's been a lot going on. Ryan Gibson Podcast. I'm here today. I am going to speak about this. I know you guys have seen this. You guys have heard this. And if you haven't heard this, turn on the news. Turn on what's going on with this current events. Rest in peace, Alex Pretti. Rest in peace. Rest in peace. Rest in peace to another innocent civilian. Life taken by law enforcement. Life taken by another ICE agent. Another life. Every life is precious. Every single life is precious. Rest in peace. Now, if you can see, which I'm pretty sure you can see, I am wearing my nursing badge. I am wearing my RN badge that I went to school for and I sat down and took my NCLEX for. I am wearing my nursing badge. Why am I wearing my nursing badge? Because I am standing up for the life that was taken, the life of Alex Pretti. The innocent life taken by another ICE agent. I am standing up. I am standing up because I am a registered nurse. I am standing up because I want all registered nurses to stand up. I want all nurses to stand up and say something about it. Speak out about it. Shout out to Nurse Watts because I saw her posted it on her Facebook. Shout out to you. Listen, nurses, we have to stand up for each other. The same ways that when a firefighter passes, the same mentality that they do for firefighters, and I have such a huge respect for firefighters. The way that they carry out their tribute for firefighters. The way that police officers carry out their tribute. The way that army people carry out their tributes. Nurses, we have to do better. We should all be upset. Watch the video. The ICU nurse who is a U.S. citizen. And now I hear a lot of things when people mention that he was a U.S. citizen. Guess what? It's sad. Why do they mention it? Because these ICE agents are justifying killing immigrants, illegal aliens. As I mentioned, every life is precious. He was a U.S. citizen. So not only are ICE agents doing wrong shit, they're also going against their job description. You are supposed to get out illegals. And those illegals' lives are precious as well. Those actions of murdering and taking the lives of illegal immigrants is not justifiable. None of these murders, because these are murders, are justifiable. In the case of Alex Pretti, he was a U.S. citizen, an ICU nurse. Watch the video. Any nurse that's watching this video right now, watch the video. What do you do when any of your residents, any of your patients are to fall on the floor? Watch the video. He's attempting to help a victim. He has the courage. He had the courage to step in and attempt to help somebody. That's what they teach us in nursing school, isn't it? To do no harm. To do good. He's literally exercising what he's taught in nursing school. He was not wrong for what he was doing. No one else had the courage to step in. He's stepping in because he's taught that from nursing school. He's taught that repetitively. He's taught that on a repetitive basis in his job. So he stepped in. Phone in hand. Regardless if he had a concealed weapon, because that's his legal right in that state, he didn't reach for it. He had one hand up, other hand on the cell phone recording. He is not a threat. He wasn't a threat. I'm passionate about this. I am wearing my nursing badge because this could have been any one of us nurses. Nurses, we have to step up. I put out a video. I put out a video about how nurses don't stand together. We don't stick together. There's a strike over 16, 17, almost 18 days, I believe. in New York City. And why hasn't it come to an end? Because other nurses are picking up that strike pay. I remember a family member in my family full of nurses. She told me, she questioned me when I was pursuing nursing. Why do you want to go into nursing? It's at the bottom of the barrel. I didn't see it then. I see it now. I see it now. Yes, you will be financially stable as a nurse. However, you do not get that respect. You don't get that respect. You don't have the respect because nurses don't respect each other and nurses don't bind together. They don't build together. They don't stick together. If no other nurse picked up those travel assignments, that hospital would have settled with them nurses striking expeditiously. Shout out to T.I. And here's what I want to say. Shout out to the police officers. Shout out to the ICE officers who are able day in and day out to not put their fears, to not put their irrational feelings before them and manage to do their jobs in a respectable way, in a way that they come home every night and the people who they are, whether they're giving them tickets, citations, and checking their status, whatever they're doing, they also go home every night. Shout out to y'all, because I don't antagonize police officers. I don't antagonize ICE officers. However, what I'm saying is, do your job. When your job requires you to carry around a gun, carry around a deadly weapon, do it properly so that everyone gets to go home safe. Everyone gets to go home safely. Shout out to y'all. I watched the video. I watched several videos, and there's an officer who yells out gun. Now, there's 3, 4 to 5 agents that are on him that not only pepper sprayed him, but they are on him. They are in the process of placing handcuffs on him. How much of a threat can he be? There's an officer running, yelling out gun. The fuck are you running for? Are you in the right career? Because let's flip the script. If you're in a hospital and someone calls a code blue and it is your family member, your friend, maybe your partner in your field of profession, and you see medical professionals running away, not running towards what's going on, you're going to say you're not built for this. So maybe you aren't built for that position. Maybe you officers who are so quick to fire and multiple times at that, as I mentioned before, on another police shooting, maybe this isn't the profession for you. Maybe there need to be much more strenuous tests for them to pass, because these are happening way too often. I want all nurses to speak out about this. I want all nurses to be upset, because that can be any one of us. I don't care about your gender. I don't care about your sexual orientation. I don't care about the color of your skin, your nationality, your ethnicity. This is too much. This is too much. Another life has been taken. He was trying to help another individual. Can you see that shit? Can't you see? We are taught in our profession to help. That's what we're taught. We are taught to help. That's what he was doing. The same mentality that he has in the hospital as an ICU nurse. The same mentality that he has as a nurse in the previous positions that he's held. The same mentality that he has been taught in nursing school is what he was demonstrating. He was not trying to be a threat. He was not trying to cause any harm. He was trying to help. And they took his life. So you telling me that even if a shot had to be fired, it had to be multiple shots? That shit is ridiculous. Rest in peace, Alex Pretti. I challenge everyone. I challenge nurses. Speak out about this, because that could have been you. Picture your family member being pepper sprayed. Picture your family member being antagonized. Do you know how you would react? You can't just stand by. He was trying to be a shield between the threat and the civilian. That's all he was trying to do. Picture yourself as a nurse in a hospital, an elderly patient who cannot defend themselves, and another patient, because we deal with this a lot, come in swinging on that patient. We just trying to diffuse the situation. That's all he was doing. And the people who are set to protect us, pulling out a weapon and firing that weapon multiple times. Accountability. 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 And they're talking about he was a threat. They're talking about he was attacking the officers. They're talking about he had a weapon. He was not in any process of pulling out that weapon and using that weapon. This shit is ridiculous. It has to stop. So I challenge all nurses, speak out about this. Let's make a fucking change as nurses. Let's make a change. Because I've been a nurse for almost 5-6 years now. There's nurses who have been nurses for 20 some odd years, 30, 40 years. There's still no fucking respect in the nursing field. Let's make a fucking change. This new generation of nurses, oh yes, we're different. Let's make a change. Let's stand the fuck up. Let's make a change. I'm challenging you nurses. I'm challenging you nurses. Let's make a change. And I understand finances could be hard. I understand that shit. I wish nurses didn't take that strike pay so that them nurses at that hospital, those staff nurses, can get what they're fighting for. Can get what they're fighting for. Hold on. They fired nurses for however they were doing with the supplies, right? Whether they were hiding, who knows? But they don't fire these agents, these officers, for taking a life. Fire them and let's figure out what's happening next. Because those nurses were fired expeditiously, right? Right away, right? Where's the fucking respect, nurses? And I'm also challenging police officers, ICE agents. The good ones. The ones that I mentioned before who do their jobs and they do it damn good. Challenge other officers who don't have your mentality, who don't practice what you practice, who aren't as mentally stable as you are. Challenge them. Hold them accountable. This is my challenge to you because you have great hearts. However, when this happens, you guys unfortunately are grouped, as are other people. This is a Ryan Gibson podcast. Rest in peace, Alex Pretti. It's sad that this has taken place. It's sad that these things continue to happen. And I just hope as a mankind, as people, as human beings, we can all make a change. I hope that everyone finds peace. Everyone finds peace. And if that officer has any remorse, speak out about it. If you have remorse. And if you don't, I just hope that you get saved. This is a Ryan Gibson podcast, guys. Rest in peace, Alex Pretti, as I mentioned. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to the nurses that's still striking. Shout out to the nurses that even took the strike pay. I hope that you guys realize what it is that I am preaching. I hope you guys realize that. Rest in peace to every life that was taken. Every innocent life that was taken. This is getting too much, and I hope it gets better. Ryan Gibson Podcast, guys. Like, share, subscribe, and follow. B's Kitchen, R&B Gang, Ryan Gibson Podcast, Gibson Studios. I don't know what else to say. Ryan Gibson Podcast. Rest in peace to the innocent lives taken. I'm out of here.
Hey, yo, Cash, you did it with this one.
Welcome to my podcast. What's the topic? What's the word? Subscribe and broadcast. Hottest trends, top talk, discussion, buzzing, all that. Hit the like, we on the mic. Hey, let's talk that. What?